Welcome to the Tutors. This video will show how to complete a tutor contract. Here we have the Tutor HR packet. If you scroll down, the first thing you will see on the next page is a checklist. It has the items that we include in the packet: two printed contracts, a profile form, a 1099, authorization form for the background check, two disclosure forms, one summary of rights, and a revised tutor training manual. First, we'll talk about the contract. The first place to fill the contract is on the first page. On top, we will put the date on this blank. We'll put the tutor's name on this blank, and then the tutor's address. And the tutor will be referred to as the contractor. It is important to have the contractor or the tutor initial at the bottom of each page. The representative of the tutors, the recruiter more than likely, will then initial on this blank here. Every page has a field for the initials. Scroll down towards the last page where the signature blocks are. On the left here, the representative or recruiter will sign in this blank, print their name and title and date. The contractor, which is the tutor being hired, will sign here, print their name and date. The appendix gives the details to that specific tutor. The first blank we have is the contractor primary subject. So we will write here is the primary subject they tutor in. It does not have to be the only subject they tutor in, but the primary one. An example is a college undergraduate student that is tutoring other students and is majoring in accounting. That's what you put here, accounting. And their official title becomes accounting trainer. It could be finance trainer or whatever main subject they have. If you continue scrolling down, we'll have more initials. And then the fee schedule. This sheet here has a table of what the tutor wages look like now. However, wages do change over time and is dictated by our clients and the market, what they're willing to pay. Now, keep in mind, these are the wages for the tutor, not what we charge the customer. The way to read this table is we have tutors that are degreed, they have a bachelor's or above, and tutors that have not completed a bachelor's yet. This column here, the amount of students the tutor is helping at one time. Some students like to hire a tutor in groups of 1, 2, 3, or 4. So if the non-degree tutor, for example, gets a request from a student for on-demand tutoring, that's when, for example, a college student goes like, I have an accounting test in 2 days, I need to get some tutoring now just for this. So they may buy a couple hours. And let's say it's 2 students that want to study together. So the non-degree tutor looks at on-demand, 2 students. Now we mentioned it could be an accounting test, which will be at least a second year college class. So if you go college, second year, 2 students on demand, the tutor will earn $11.50 an hour. If it's a third year course, let's say finance, and 3 students get together, the tutor, if it's non-degree tutor and is on demand, it would be $14 an hour, the rate they will earn. And that's how the table goes. These are for grade students 1 through 6, 7 to 9, 10 to 12, whether they have 1, 2, or 3 students, and whether they do on demand or contract based. This is a second copy of the contract. The tutor gets to keep one. We get one back for the office file. And once we pass the second copy of the contract, we arrive to the additional information for online tutor profile. This is information that we will add online for the students and other clients to see what the tutor has to offer. Last name, first name, gender. Some clients like their tutors to be gender specific. Area served. If the tutor only wants to serve the UTEP campus area, they'll write here UTEP campus. If they're willing to work anywhere in the city, they can put anywhere in Apostle or in the city they're in. Here we want to know the highest education level. So if you have some college, that's fine. It doesn't have to be the latest diploma. It could be as far as you have arrived. If you're junior college, write that. You want to know the field. If you're in accounting, business, math, science, physics, chemistry, any relevant certifications. Maybe the tutor has a real estate license and can help others study for the real estate test. Academic levels willing to tutor. Some tutors rather only tutor other adults, so we'll check college, graduate levels. If they're willing to also tutor children from elementary school, junior high, high school, they can check on 1 through 6, section 9, 10 to 12. And here we want the subjects that the tutor is willing to teach. And be as specific as possible. You can write math, but it's better to write algebra, calculus. You can write business, but it's better to specify accounting or finance or statistics. You can write science, but it's better to say physics, chemistry. While we continue filling these forms, we arrive to the 1099. On the 1099, we only need to fill out 4 of the fields. The recipient's identification number. Here, if they have an EIN number, they can use that, or a social security number, or any other number they have to identify themselves for tax purposes. We need the recipient's name, their address, including apartment number they have it, city, state, and zip code. Those are the only 4 fields. Social security number, name, address. Please mind that social security numbers are sensitive information. Keep this document private. We then move on to the background check authorization form. We do run background checks on our tutors to make sure clients are safe. The tutor will have to provide first name, full middle name, not just initial. If they do not have a middle name, please check the box, their last name, and if they're junior, senior, the third, etc. Other names used. The most common case is women that were single before marriage now may have a different last name in the past, so we want to know that one, or any other names anyone has got one. Gender, current and former places of residence. Start with the latest one and move backwards. We're interested in city and state at least, and what month and year. We will also need the date of birth and social security number. We have to collect this information again because it has to be in the form they sign authorizing the use of that information for the background check. If you're in California, Minnesota, Oklahoma, the clients and tutors and whoever we do background checks on have the right to request a copy, so we check that box if they want one. Disclosure form. There are 2 copies of the disclosure form because the tutor or the contractor must keep one and sign another one for us to keep on our file. This is where they sign saying that they did receive a disclosure. So you leave one with them, and the second copy comes back to the office with the tutor's signature. The last document you'll find is a summary of the rights of the person being checked on the background check. They can take this with them, and they can go ahead and read it at their leisure. If they have any questions, they can contact the admin, and we'll take care of any issues that we have. A tutor training manual will also be issued for tutors to successfully complete all these forms and pass the background check. Thank you for watching. This concludes this video. Please visit our other videos on YouTube so you can see more information on how-to videos for the tutors.